There we go. Let's begin on this beautiful day. So put your hands on your lower abdomen and just legs comfortable underneath your shoulders. Let's do some breathing. So breathe in and expand your belly. And then exhale and let your belly relax back on towards your spine. Breathe in through your nose. And for now, breathe out through your nose. Keep on repeating that. And as you exhale, try to relax just a little bit more. Relax your shoulders down your back. Relax your neck. Take one more breath. And now let's do knocking on the door of life. That's this one where the hips go one forward and one back. And then you start to allow your arms to relax and swing. So you're twisting from the hips, maybe a little bit from your waist if you want to. Relax your hands, relax your arms, bend your knees a little bit. And now let's tap underneath the collarbone. So one hand underneath the collarbone, one hand at the lower back. Stimulate your energy to move through your chest. And now tap, open your hand and tap on top of your shoulder. So the movement comes from your hips. And then the arms follow along. And now let's start to work our way down. So tap back down under your collarbone, onto your upper rib cage. And then back down around your waist. That point on your lower back, that's the door of life. Stimulate that point so you can stimulate your energy. You can accumulate and circulate energy better. Also stimulate all around all your organs. And now let's slowly let that turn into water waves. So you're just sweeping your arm, one in front of you, one behind you. Still moving from the hips. That's where the movement is generated. Let your arms follow along like they're sweeping through water. And when you exhale, you can imagine you're releasing any tension or tightness that you have in your arms, your shoulders, or actually anywhere in your body, in your neck, even in your head. Just let all that go. And then slowly let that wind down. And then take a moment to just feel your body. Feel yourself starting to wake up. Now let's do one that's, I call it ringing out with the tray. So I'm going to turn around so you can see it a little bit better. So I'll put one hand behind. So if you put the same hand as I do, or maybe it'd be the opposite. So I think it's the same hand when I'm turned around. Yes. Okay. So I have my left, and so you want your left. And then I'm just going to bring this arm around and then twist from the hips and then turn and look over towards me. You'll look towards me, I'll look towards you. Okay? And then you turn your hips to the other side, bring that arm around, and then you change. So you twist your arm so that now when you're facing the back, your thumb faces down and your palm faces out. Your palm faces out like this. Okay, now I'm going to bring my hand up this way, like I'm holding a tray. Knees are kind of bent so that you can maybe twist a little bit more. And then twist around, look over the shoulder again, and then imagine you're holding the tray up here and then you twist it again. So now your thumb is facing towards the front of you. Right now, come back to that center position and then just sweep your hand down and imagine that you're pouring fresh energy into your body. And then let's do the other side. So put the other hand behind you and turn. Now get ready to twist, spiral your arm. So you're wringing out tension, stress, whatever from this arm and from your whole body. You're twisting your whole body. And then you bring your hand up, holding a tray. Twist again. So you're like wringing out, like if you wring out old dirty water from a rag, that's what you're doing here. You twist your hand and then you come back to the center and sweep down, receive cleansing energy in your whole body. Let's do that again. Bring your arm across. Twist around, spiral your arm, thumb faces down. And then holding a tray, twist your arm, twist at the hips and the waist. See if you can turn your head and look behind you. And then come back to the original front position and sweep down. Let's do that again. Now your palm faces you here, and then you twist, palm faces away, thumbs down. Hold the tray. Twist the tray as you twist from the hips. And then bring in a lot of fresh, think of it like fresh water that's rinsing out the rag that you just were wringing out. And again, cross the body, twist and release all the lines of tension in your body, your arm and your legs. Hold the tray, twist around, look behind if you can. And then shower of fresh energy. One more time. Twist to face the back. If you can, turn your head, then hold the tray and twist your arm. Wring out all the deep tension. Inhale here and exhale as you bring your arm down and then just both arms down. Your arms go down by your side. Take a breath and just feel your body. Feel the energy starting to flow, blood flowing. Okay, so legs a little wide apart now. And when you have your legs wide, you can turn your toes out, just whatever feels comfortable. And then you crouch down as much as you can and put your weight on your thighs. And now press into your left leg with your left hand and twist to the side. So that you're getting some leverage here so you can stretch into your lower back. Sometimes if you're tight in your inner thigh, you can feel that. Now breathe, stay here, breathe in. Maybe you can release that a little bit and exhale and get more leverage, twist into your side. Breathe in. And breathe out. Exhale through your mouth so you can release deep tension. Breathe in again. And exhale. And then slowly change to the other side. Do the same thing over here. Press into the inner part of your thigh here and twist. See how this side feels. Maybe the other side was tighter. Maybe it's this side. Take a few breaths and get a nice twist. Feel your back stretching. You can bend your knees and get low. Gives you a little bit better leverage. Just go as far as you feel comfortable with today. And now inhale and change to the other side, and we'll change every breath. So exhale, press into your left thigh. Inhale, change sides. Exhale and press into your thigh. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Once more on each side. Exhale through your mouth, release deep tension and stress. Then come back to the center and then stand up. Take a moment to feel how you feel, to notice how you feel. And then come back to this position here. And you don't have to lean over too far, but just lean over and let your arms hang down. So you're feeling a stretch in between your shoulder blades. And then start to shift your weight a little bit from side to side, like a pendulum swing. Keep breathing out through your mouth. Bend your knees, shift your weight from one side to the other. And then if you want to make it a bigger movement, you can maybe slow it down a little bit and get a little twist going on into your neck, upper back. And then bring it back down. Slowly let that wind down. And then put your hands on your thighs and slowly stand up. One more little stretch for your back. Now I'll show you a couple of ways to do this. So you can hold on behind your thighs like this, and then pull up. Can you see what I'm doing? So I'm rounding through my back here and feeling a nice stretch. You could also hold on to like a yoga belt under your feet and then pull up. And then relax that. Now I'll show you another way. With your legs a little closer together, you can just hold your hands like this, right? Behind here. Or you can continue to just hold on behind your thighs. So you hold one wrist and then lift up and feel a nice stretch into your back and release that. Just bend your knees and release that leverage you've got. And then one more time, pull up. And then slowly put your hands on your knees and stand up. Could you feel that into your spine? Yeah, it feels good. I really like that one. Okay, I'm glad you didn't do that. She said she nearly did a face plant. Okay. Now, let's do dragon stretches its tail. So we'll start this way, palms facing towards you, and then you turn your palms to face away and stretch your arm out. So you're stretching into this arm, into the wrist, and open your fingers a little bit, and then turn your head the other way. Now inhale and come back. Release that stretch, and then exhale and do that again. So you press your arms one way, turn your head the other way. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale And exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. And now this time, remain in the stretch. Make sure your knees are a little bit soft. Breathe in, breathe out, stretch that arm way out there. And then slowly bring your arms down. Let's do the other side. First, you look into your hands, inhale, and then exhale, press your hands away and turn your head to the opposite side. Again, inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time like that. Breathe in and breathe out. Now stay here in this pose. Take a couple of breaths. Flex your wrists. Open your fingers a little bit. Stand up tall, or stand up tall in your spine, but have your knees slightly bent. And then bring your arms down and take a moment. Close your eyes and just feel your body. Start to feel the energy really flowing through your whole body. Okay, now bring your legs closer together, that you don't have to glue your knees together. Just have your legs close together, and we're going to do the swimming dragon in the closed stance. Okay, so knees slightly bent, and that same idea of left to right we were doing before, we're going to do it with the legs closer together. So I'm pushing my hands out to one side, hips go the other way, and then I turn my head away from the hands. And then do the same thing on the other side. If you can, start with your knees bent and keep your knees bent. It's quite a challenge to try and keep your knees bent. This exercise is for resilience, longevity, and just breathe through that. Swimming dragon, so you want your body to move kind of in a snake-like undulating. And now, come back to the center, move your hands down in front of your solar plexus and fingertips point out away from you. And do the same thing. Circulate energy at this level. And then come back to the center. Make your fingers point down. This is like the dragon wagging his tail here. And do the same thing here. Okay, and then come back up to that middle position. Fingertips point straight away from you. And then come back up in front of your heart. And then come back to the center position. And now we'll make the dragon really swim. So it's your spine. So it's not your arms that are just moving here. It's really from your spine. And can you make it get a little lower? Challenge yourself. Dragon swims down, brings up a lot of energy, and let it weave itself through your whole body as you come up, up, up. Now, as your arms get a little higher, it gets a little more of a arm movement in it. And then bring your arms up all the way over your head, if you can. If not, keep them comfortable. And then lift up your heels. Try to balance for a few seconds. And then bring your arms down. Let's add something to that. I'm going to take this off. I'm getting a little bit warm. All right. So let's add accumulating a big circle of energy in front. So turn your palms or turn your prayer hands facing the side. bend your knees a little bit, and then circle around and pull in a lot of energy. Do that 2 more times. Inhale as you bring your hands in. And then we'll start doing this part side to side. We'll do 4 in front of the solar plexus, middle position here. And then down. Back to the middle. You're weaving and circulating energy. And then in front of your chest. And then come back to the center and swim the energy down. Pick up a lot of energy from the earth through your feet. Bring it all the way up. Let it spiral, wrap around your body, around your spine. Start to bring it up, all the way up, over your head. And then arms up, heels up. It's called lifting the bubbling springs, that kidney point on the bottom of your feet. And then bring your arms down. Let's do the other side. Fingers point over to the right and circle around. 2 more times. And then 4 times. Stretch your arms out. And then to the middle by your solar plexus, pointing out. And then the low, circle energy down around your legs, hips. Back to the solar plexus. Start to bring that energy back up. And in front of your chest. And then swim. Bring that down, bend your knees as much as you can. Pull a lot of fresh, transformative energy up from the earth, healing energy. Bring it up over your head. And then lift up your heels. And bring your arms down. And then relax your arms down. Isn't that one fun? It's a little more challenging. When we do it with the legs apart, it's a little different. Yeah, it feels good to do this one. Okay, let's do a little bouncing and shaking. So just shake your wrists out. Exhale through your mouth. And then slow down. Now bring your hands in front of you and just cross your wrists. And then do some shaking this way. You can bounce through your knees. Shake anything that you don't need anymore, worries, stress. Also, this helps to open up in between your shoulder blades. And then change the hands, whichever one was on top. Put the other one on top. And then bring your hands up this way. And I'm touching my wrists together like this. And I'm going to tap here. There's important points on the front and the back of your wrists. I'm going to tap and stimulate that. Pericardium, so heart protector, triple warmer. And then change. Put the other hand on top. And do a little tapping that way. And then put your fingernails together and then do some stimulating that. This really brings some energy into your hands. So it's like forward and back. And then you just do it smaller, stimulate the energy in your fingertips. There's a lot of energy in your hands. And then slowly bring your arms down. Feel your hands. Feel your arms. Maybe you can start to feel energy flowing through your whole body. And then bring your hands to face down in front of you. Feet underneath your shoulders. Bend your knees a little bit. And drop your tailbone down a little. We'll do opening the flow. So you breathe in and you let your arms float up. And then you exhale. Hands get a little closer to you on the way down. So you breathe in and breathe out. And now let's calm down the breath. So you're breathing in and out through your nose, if that's possible. And then as you bring your arms up, maybe let your hips go back a little bit. And arms go down, maybe hips go just a little bit forward. So you're just shifting your weight a tiny little bit. Think of it like encouraging energy to come up your spine. Imagine you're like Gumby and you can move your spine one vertebra at a time. Relax your hands, relax your arms. It's inhale as you bring your arms up. Exhale as they come down. Let's do a few more times. Just, you can go at your own pace. You can close your eyes. And once the movement becomes ingrained, you've really like beaten a pathway in your brain for this movement. You can close your eyes and just let it flow. And now, next time we're going to add something to that, make it pulling down the heavens to the 6 directions. So you float your arms up, and now with your hands and fingers really relaxed, pull in, and then push out, and pull in again. So that was forward and back, and then side to side. Relaxed hands as you get your fingertips facing out. Relax your fingers and just imagine that you're pulling energy in. The energy sticks to your fingertips here. And then hold it up to your head. This is your upper dantian. It's one of the 3 treasures. And imagine you're sending energy and energizing into your head, into your mind, into your brain. This will bring clear thinking, a connection to divine wisdom. And then slowly bring your hands down in front of your chest to the middle dantian, the middle energy center, the middle treasure. It's the treasure of emotions. And imagine you're infusing your heart center with energy so you can have balanced emotions. You can have every emotion, but don't let the emotion have you. And then bring your hands down in front of the lower dantian, the energy of the body. Another of the 3 treasures. And imagine you're infusing this whole lower abdomen with bright energy. Take one more breath. And then let's repeat that. Bring your arms down, reach up Pull in a little bit and push out. Pull in again, and then out to the sides. Inhale as you pull in, and this time we'll just sweep down, establish the connection between the three dantians, the three treasures. Let's do that again. Inhale here. Exhale as you push away. Inhale as you pull in. Exhale as you push away. Inhale. And exhale as you sweep down. Let's do that again. And you can actually go at your own pace or follow along with me. And if that breathing I gave you doesn't feel comfortable, then go ahead and just breathe through the exercise. If you need to sit down, feel free to do that, and anything to make it so that it really works for you. This turns into a moving meditation. See if you can bend your knees a little bit and shift your weight slightly into your heels. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In and out. Let's do a couple more times just in silence. And then this time again, let's briefly just pause at the upper dantian. And then at your heart center, emotional balance, and lower dantian, physical energy. And then just let your arms come down to your sides and take a moment to check in. Notice how you're feeling. Maybe your hands are really alive with a lot of energy. Next, we'll do Tigress Gathers Her Cubs. It's one of my very favorite. It's a very free movement, and it reminds me of something that children would do. Just like this is the movement. And so it starts from here, and then your arms move. Well, we're going to give them a little bit more of a job to do. So when we swing the arm around, so take your left arm and swing your arm around. The back of the hand is leading the way here. And then, so you're collecting a lot of energy, and then pull that in to your lower treasure, your lower dantian. And then you let that hand go, and then you do the same thing to the other side. Pull in energy. And then keep repeating that. And you can imagine the tigress gathering her cubs. She wants to keep them safe. So you're gathering the precious energy into your life energy battery. Here it's your lower dantian, the treasure of physical energy. Now, when you pull your hand in, if you can, inhale here, pull energy in. Exhale as your arm reaches around. Inhale, receive more energy. Relax your shoulders. You're just twisting from the hips. It doesn't have to be a really huge movement. Your intention is to gather in and corral a lot of energy. That's what's going to happen. Where your consciousness goes, then energy follows. So as you're doing this, you want to avoid leaning over. You don't want to reach way out there. It's just bring in your hand, just twist, keep your spine straight. And now, next time you pull in, let's go up to your heart center. Pull in energy to your heart. Pull in the energies that we want to cultivate. Pull in positive energy. Fill that area up so there's hardly any room for anything else, maybe no room for anything else. Filling up with positive energy. And now if you want to add a little nuance to that, let's do it like this. So you pull your hand in, and then you can take the unwanted dark energy and push it down. And then do the same thing to the other side. Just bend your knees a little bit. Inhale as you pull in, and then let go of stress. Back of the hand leads the way. Inhale, exhale, and release. And then once that gets into your movement pattern, you start to take the edges off of it. So it just floats. It just glides. Training yourself to move through life with relaxation, even in the face of stress. And now next time, let's move up to the upper dantian, towards your head. Just establish the pattern. And then here you can, from here, you can release all the old thought patterns that aren't serving you anymore. And then pull in fresh energy, fresh ideas. Inhale, exhale, release, cloudy gray. Inhale, pull in fresh, transformative energy. And then when you're ready, you can make it flow. Bend your knees a little bit. Relax around your hips. And now let's start to work our way back down. So next time, come down to your heart center. Balance your emotions. And then back down to your lower dantian, life energy battery. And then bring your arms down in front of you. And let's have your right hand, palm faces down. We'll do a little energy accumulation here. And the other hand faces to your lower dantian. And imagine you're pulling energy up like you've plugged in to the earth energy with your hand, and that energy comes up into your body, and you can store it in your lower dantian, energy for your life. It's like adding money to your bank account. And then slowly bring your hand up in front of your heart center. Same thing. You're recharging this energy center with the energy of compassion, love, bliss. And then take it up in front of your forehead to your upper dantian. Clear thinking, inspiration. And then slowly take that hand down and make that hand be the one that faces the earth. And we'll take up where we left off here. I'm not touching my forehead. There's about, 4 inches there. Let's work our way down, infusing that upper dantian, upper energy center. Open yourself up to divine wisdom. And then in front of your chest, pull in more energy into your heart center. Approach life with an open heart. And then bring your hand down in front of your lower belly. Pulling in a little more energy to your life energy battery. And then bring your hands down. Let's have pulling down heaven. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Imagine you're gathering a last little bit more of energy and then smoothing your chi, smoothing your energy down through your whole body. Energy runs like an energy shower from head all the way down to your feet. And then this time when you bring your hands down, let your hands cross. So it's this position here. So I've got crossed at the thumb webs and put the hands on my lower abdomen, and then bring your legs closer together and then just let that settle. This is bamboo in the wind. So go ahead and relax your shoulders, relax your hips, relax your legs and your feet. And you can allow yourself to do some very subtle rocking and swaying. Let the energy that we've just cultivated and circulated, that sink in. Let it digest and become a part of you. Let it sink in deep. I'll take one more breath. Exhale and let your arms come down by your side. Good job. I can't really see what people on Zoom are doing. It's too tiny, but the ones here, you're great. I'm sure you are too. You're great. Let's sit down and do a little meditation. This meditation will also be directed at the 3 treasures. So we'll remember the treasures here in your lower abdomen. That's for your life energy. And then the one at your chest, your heart center and emotions. And up here is, they call it Shen, which means maybe spirit, mind, consciousness, that sort of thing. So words and ideas have power. They have energy. And so let's focus on infusing our 3 treasures, the 3 dantians, with special energy and special power by using our intention. Where you focus, where your consciousness goes, energy flows. So you can go ahead and sit with your hands on your lap. You can cross your hands in any comfortable position. A nice way to sit is with your palms facing each other Those 2 points in the center of your palms are facing each other. And sit in good posture as much as you can. Maybe put pillows behind you. And take a moment to close your eyes. Focus on your breath. So today, we'll use a word. We'll say that word silently to ourselves. And then in your mind's eye, you can let that word drop down into one of your energy centers and infuse that area with that image. First will be power. So say the word to yourself, power, as you inhale. And then as you exhale, allow that to drop down from your brain, through the center of your body, all the way down to your lower dantian. And then let it splash like in a pebble in the pond. And let the vibrations of that word, power, energy, let that spread out through your lower abdomen and then through your whole body. Infusing your lower dantian with very strong, powerful energy. Take a couple of breaths this way, and let's repeat that. Breathe in, power. Exhale, let it drop down to your lower energy field, and let the ripples of that spread through your lower dantian and then through your whole body. You can allow that to resonate for a breath or two, and then repeat. And now let's move on to infusing your heart center, your middle dantian, with special energy. Inhale, and in your mind, say the word peace. Exhale, and let it drop down like a stone into a healing pool of water. And let the ripples of peace spread out through your chest, and then let them continue throughout your whole being, your whole body. Enjoy that for a breath or two, and then repeat. Inhale, peace. Exhale, let it drop down into your chest, your heart center, and then spread and infuse peace through your entire being. And continue. Peace. Let the idea of peace resonate through your entire body. And now let's move on to the upper dantian, and we'll infuse the upper dantian with wisdom. So you can imagine when you say in your mind's eye the word wisdom, it starts from a little bit above your head, maybe a few inches, 6 inches. And then when you exhale, let that fall down into the middle of your head and let the ripples spread out through your brain, and then let them continue to spread down through your whole body. Wisdom. Inhale, silently say wisdom. Exhale, let it drop right into the center of your brain. And let those wise vibrations fill your head and then go down throughout your whole body. Wisdom. Wisdom, peace, and powerful energy are now resonating and vibrating within your energy field. Wisdom, peace, powerful energy. Let it stay with you and keep you connected to this energy within you and all around you. Bring your hands over your lower belly. Keep breathing softly and slowly. Breathe easy. Feel yourself as centered and balanced, relaxed, and yet energized. And stay connected to peace and wisdom. And then slowly, you can make a circle on your lower abdomen. And slowly open your eyes. And let that energy digest, be absorbed into your system. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, rub your hands together. Massage your face, smooth your hair, take a stretch. And take that out into your day.